to my world, everybody. Showed you the Amazon Echo before, but now I'm going to show you what is unquestionably the biggest and fastest Amazon tablet that they have ever released. You know that there's a 7-inch, mostly for the kids. You know that there is an 8-inch. You know that there's a 10-inch. This is when they jumped into the we're not messing around world. We're going to kind of give you almost the equivalent of a computer-type laptop speed with a tablet at the same time. And as you look at my screen right here, and I apologize for a little bit of glare, I made you guys a little spooky movie. Spooky, scary. You can even hear the kids screaming in the background. That's how scary it is. This is Amazon's Fire Max 11. It's 128 gigs. It comes with Echo Bud headphones as a nice little bonus. And it's got a Black Friday sale price of $184.98, which breaks down to 5 easy pays of $37 with no shipping and handling. I encourage you to take a peek at their website at some point to see what you would pay for just the tablet alone, not including the keyboard. We're going to put the keyboard in here for you as well and give you an experience that really kind of rivals anything that Amazon has done in the past and pretty much anything else that's out there in the tablet world. Now, let's call it the 500-pound gorilla in the room. The iPad is an incredible tablet. I always say, hey, listen, if you want to spend that kind of money and you can afford an iPad, go for it. But before you do that, ask yourself what you do online every day. What do you do on your phone? What do you do on that older computer that might be slowing down to the point where you're ready to just like whip it out the window? What do you do? Well, you shop, right? We can do that. We can shop very easily by just tap it on the screen. And there it is. And by the way, gang, I always say this, that's the best way to test a tablet's capability. Turn it on. And when you know it's up and running, go to your home screen and just start tapping stuff. And when it comes to life that fast, and again, in all fairness, it does rely a little bit on your internet signal. But the fact that it responds the way that it does that fast and gets you right into the App Store there, App Store kind of deceiving because this is where you're going to get Facebook. This is where you're going to go and get your games. This is where you're going to go and get your social media. It doesn't mean you have to spend money if you go into the store, but once you go into the app world there, then you start to build your screen. And I know I'm telling you a lot of you what you already know. You know what a tablet is. But there are some of you out there that are like, hey, I've always wanted a tablet, but I've been hesitant because I've got a computer and I've got my phone. But let's be honest. I mean, the phone is great, but we're talking almost about four screens of a phone compared to this 11-inch tablet. And the speed that goes along with this really makes that experience so much better. You know, another way to check a tablet's capability is to do something as simple as this. I mean, I'm barely tapping the screen. And look at this. Look at the way that it responds. And the e-reader really was the beginning for Amazon. That's how it all started with the Kindle. Nobody thought it was ever going to get any cooler than that. I don't have my e-reader or my little readers there. No big deal. No way you can't see that font, right? And you just pop into there and read pretty much any book that you want. Now, there's some very, very unique capabilities that the Amazon tablet world has that the others don't. And the one that always kind of rings true for me and kind of jumps out in the forefront when somebody says, why Amazon? I say, you ever worry about running out of running out of room on your phone, running out of room on your computer? Computers, you can plug in a thumb drive. Phone, you can't do that. And in most cases, tablets, you can't do that either. If you run out of space, you got to throw stuff away or you've got to buy a bigger tablet. Amazon lets you do this. We're going to start you with 128 gigabytes. Don't worry about what a gigabyte is. Just know that the bigger the number, the more digital space, the bigger your digital garage. Amazon has a little door on the side of this device. And you can go buy yourself a little memory card, and we have them on QVC.com or ask your operator. And you can jump from the 128 gigabytes to 1,000 gigabytes. Now you're like, wait a second. Isn't that like when Alex has an HP computer or Craig's showing an HP computer? Why would I need that much room? Well, frankly, you're never going to need 1,000 gigabytes in a tablet. So that's a good thing to know that the capability's there, but this thing is not, I don't think you're ever going to need it, and that's a good thing. But more importantly, why would I need extra space in a tablet? There's two ways to use a tablet. One is to do exactly what I'm doing right now. If you're watching live TV like QVC, it's not taking up any space in the device. It's just like turning on cable or turning on satellite and watching. The TV doesn't say, I need more room to download. You're not downloading anything. But you go to Netflix, you go to Hulu, you go to Amazon Prime, you go to the bookstore, You go to, I'm talking about digital now, digital bookstore, music, and you start saving, you start downloading and saving. That's when you need more space because Amazon Prime, for example, when you go inside here and you start to capture videos and you want to watch these videos in the carpool line or you want to watch them in the doctor's office, that's when it starts to chew up space. But look at that, 100,000 photos. Holy smokes. 60 hours of HD video. There's a lot of capability inside here that you're probably never even going to tap into. But that's the nice thing about what Amazon does is it gives you that flexibility without saying, hey, next year, you got to buy a new one. Amazon will continue to update the operating system in this thing for as long as you keep it alive, and it'll keep getting smarter and smarter, which leads me to my next little, we got one that they don't have, and that is our friend Alexa. If you were with us 10, 15 minutes ago, you saw that I had an Amazon Echo, which is the speaker. This is the equivalent of an Amazon Echo Show, which allows you to do this. Alexa, show me recipes for chicken cacciatore. Volume on here. So she's showing us the recipes that I asked for, not just giving me options and on the speaker, but actually allowing me to go through here and go, oh man, that one looks really good. And when you tap onto it, look at that. Chicken cacciatore, all the instructions, all the ingredients. And now I don't have to Google that. I don't have to worry about finding it. I just know that she has all the ingredients listed for me. And if I don't have one, I simply say add chicken thighs or I add black pepper to my shopping list. And those ingredients will pop up on my shopping list on my phone. This is just scratching the surface. I mean, listen, if all you do is shop and maybe read your email on your tablet, and by the way, I've also got an Amazon Echo built in, and it's still only $185. I mean, I get it. It's more than the little 7-inch tablet or the 8-inch tablet, but put those two side by side, and I'm not dissing the smaller versions of the Amazon world, but it's clear just from looking at this, just from the way that it responds, a full web browser inside here. Let's start talking about quickly, how can I replace my old computer without replacing my old computer? Well, what do you do on your computer? You go to websites. Well, here's QVC.com, and this looks exactly like a website, a QVC website on your computer. Because I know a lot of people go, well, when I look at it on my phone, you know, it's the app and it doesn't look the same. And if I look at it on a tablet, it won't look the same. No, it's the exact same as it would be on a computer. Same goes for your email. Same goes for Microsoft Office. If you want to be productive, you've got the keyboard. You've got a full, look at that. I'll show you here for a second. And by the way, this keyboard doesn't have to be charged. It works with magnets. There's little magnets up at the top. Boop, snap in, and it automatically connects to your tablet. And the two kind of walk hand in hand because this is an Amazon keyboard. This is not a third party. This is not coming from another company. How much time do we have left, guys? I just want to show you, I want to show everybody one more thing. Okay, cool. So in the little bit of time we have left, a nice little bonus. And I know you probably have never seen these before, but we're including these because it's Amazon and they can do whatever they want. These are Echo earbuds. Okay, if you didn't see the presentation a few minutes ago where I showed you the Amazon Echo, you're probably familiar with what an Amazon Echo can do. You ask it a question, it gives you a response. The weather, the news, play my favorite song, whatever it might be. Same thing with when I just asked her a question here. Earbuds that have Alexa built into them. Now, these can replace the ones that just play music. Yeah, you can get your music, and yes, you can get your game or your audio book or whatever, but you also open up that whole Alexa world so that if you're walking down the street with your dog and you're like, hey, what time is that game tonight? Or I missed the game last night, or what's the score, or whatever it might be. No reaching for your phone, no searching for apps and all that different stuff. And you can tie all of your favorite music services together with this. So now you have the ability to say, Alexa, play Sirius XM 80s on 8 on the dog walk, and all of a sudden your favorite 80s songs are playing in your ear. So that's a nice little extra. This is something that, frankly, if you don't have a need for this, but you're buying this for yourself, comes in a separate package. You could use this as a gift this year. Charging cable comes with it, 128 gigs of internal memory. And in the very little bit of time I have left, I think it's important to show you this. For those of you worried about whether or not your kids will get a hold of this tablet and go someplace that they shouldn't, not intentionally, but we all know one wrong click here, one wrong click there, and all of a sudden Facebook with 2 Bs or whatever gets you to the wrong place. I just converted this into a kid's tablet. and you have the ability to control every single place, every single destination that they go, down to you're allowed these 2 games, these 3 websites, these 4 videos. Use it as an educational device as well. And look at how fast this thing reacts. And again, it does depend in some part on your internet speed, but most of it is the processor that's inside here. And I went from having this as a fully functioning Amazon Max 11 computer and turning it into a kid's tablet. But no, I think I want it back to that fully functioning tablet again. No problem. It switches the profile. It goes back. I open it up. You put in your password, and now you got a 2-in-1. Now you have that fully functioning tablet, but you also have a tablet that can be for the kids as well without having to worrying about them. So everything all included in one incredible device, along with the Echo earbuds. This is the Amazon Fire Max 11. This is their fastest processor ever, and this is their biggest screen. This is $184.98 Black Friday price. 5 easy payments. Oh, Blaine said more people are getting more than one. That's awesome. Maybe they're like, you know what? Didn't think I could afford to give a tablet as a gift, but you know what? At this price, maybe you can. 5 easy pays of $11 will get this home to you certainly in time for the holidays. And you have the holiday return policy as well, which means get this thing home. And if you're not gifting it, you're going to use it yourself. You'll certainly know within a day or two, let alone a week or two. But now you have till the end of January to really kind of kick the tires and explore this Amazon world with the Alexa built in, with the expandable memory, and also with the parental controls. All right, Blaine, where are we going from here? Oh, Paige is back. Yeah, Paige was at the top of the show, and just like magic, Paige returns. Hey, Paige.
Hey, Brett, and guess what? I have the perfect stand for your Amazon tablet, right? Look at this, 360
All right.
degrees. Wouldn't that look sharp?
That was very cool.